I talked about this in a prior video, but last week, this little piece was dropped about Kate Middleton secretly going to an upper class rave. I love it. It's just such a funny statement. Which took place at the estate of her friend Rose Hanbury, the Marchioness of Cholmondeley. Yes, like the Pawn Star guy. And the Sun decided to follow up and say, let's address the royal rift in the room. Palace Pals, how Kate Middleton's friendship with society stunner Rose Hanbury survived those rift rumors and their heartbreaking bond. The Sun is, of course, talking about a piece that was published in their very own paper in 2019 by none other than Dan Wootton. Yes, there was a rumor about an affair earlier on that was published in the Daily Beast by Tom Sykes in 2015 or 2016. But the original article that has been deleted from the internet by Dan specifically mentioned a rift between friends Rose and Kate, which of course turned into speculation of an affair. Let's be honest, part of the reason they survived those rumors is because the palace put a super injunction on media from talking about it. Typically insatiable British media, specifically the tabloids, that have never let mere facts stand in the way of a juicy story that is going to make them tons of money, ran far away from this one. And that will never stop surprising me. To be clear, I don't know if these rumors are true or untrue. That's never what I'm trying to prove here. But y'all, they start this piece out on a really good note if you want to believe that there's like no hanky-panky going on here. Socialite Rose is said to be no stranger to a hedonistic night, having grown up with erotic, exotic, and eccentric parties at her impressive childhood manor in Devon. So good. By the way, Rose's childhood, y'all need to look up the stories. They mention some of them in here, which include Rose's mother would turn the basement into a nightclub for her teenage children, paint the whole place herself, and hang Moroccan lanterns. Felt a bit like an opium den, which, cool, good message for your teenage kids. Anyway, at another party that had a food-themed dress code, Rose's grandmother, who was a bridesmaid to Queen Elizabeth II, embodied catch of the day, donning fish netting and an octopus on her head. Where are the pictures of this? That's iconic. That is like Gaga's meat dress before her meat dress. If this is what she will say about the parties at her house as a kid, y'all know there was more going on. Great intro to Rose. But they are really pushing this Kate and Rose, totes girlfriends, besties narrative recently. And then there is this quote from a royal expert. Both Rose and Kate love children, and Rose is very discreet. Why did we throw in the very discreet line? Again, the more they do to act like there's no there, the more sketchy it seems. Just stop talking about them altogether. In 2019, there were rumors of a rift between Kate and Rose, which were later slammed by friends as false and mad. In your paper. They never talk about that part. They're like, where did these come from? Our paper. Again, it goes through how they connected when William and Kate were gifted Amner Hall and started spending more time out there, where Rose and David's houses estate. The article never mentions what people thought prompted a rift between the two women. It does not discuss the role that the palace played in stopping these stories and how that might impact reporting now. But again, why am I expecting self-reflection? Silly Meredith. Tricks are for kids. Then it ends with these two quotes, again from the royal expert. But they are both very strong women. Whatever happens, they will survive. They recognize their similarities and like each other for it. I am super intrigued by this Rose back in the media and what it all could mean. Because I do not believe that it is discovered that Kate was at a rave on Rose's property and having dinner with David and Rose and other friends unless somebody wanted it out there. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but I still don't quite know what it is. So stay tuned for more.